Hey, JB here, excited you're with me. I'm so pumped to be back. Super excited to get back to those almost daily videos. I had a launch, and so we've been working on getting it done now, and I've been really busy with that. But I've got some cool things happening. So Supernote is a cool company that made the A6X, and I've talked about them a little bit, and they really have been remiss for my channel. As you know, I use the paper every day. I love the Onyx products. I have the Note Air. In fact, we're going to be putting a new screen protector on that. I bought the new a kit to kind of cut the screen protector, a paper feel, so we'll feel what it's like. I love those devices, but one company I haven't talked a lot about is Supernote. And they're an interesting kind of up-and-coming company that bring kind of a new kind of way of doing things. Some people love the feel, some people don't. They were nice enough to send me a couple stylus with their ceramic nibs that don't need to be replaced. Here's a black one. Really nice stylus. Feels just super quality. Feels great. I had the A6X and I really wanted to get a bigger tablet, their A5. So they reached out to me and said, hey, JB, try some of these styluses. We liked what you did on the A6X. And I said, well, gosh, that's great. I want to try these styluses because I had the Lamy before. So they sent me two, this polka dotted one, which is great. And then I said, I really want to try the A5. Well, they said, don't worry, in December, the A5X is coming. We'll send you one for demo. And I said, well, I like to buy my products, but go ahead and send it to me. But let me buy an A5 so that we can test it out and see. So let's get the Orb out here and go ahead and cut into this thing. Just came in from DHL. We're going to see what we got in here. This came from China. And let's look at Supernote, a company that's very active on Reddit, really does a good job of communicating with their customers. Here's some packaging material, a lot of stuff in Chinese, all kinds of certifications. I mean, a lot of stamps. This is all certification for safe transport, just tons of paperwork here. That's what came with the package. Comes in a DHL box, comes with a Supernote box. Okay, so let's see, is it got any tape on it? No, it looks like it'll open right up. It's got a sticky kind of tape thing on it, but it's kind of good. I know Pastor John has one of these, one of our listeners, or our watchers, excuse me, one of our community. As you know, I say this is a community more than a channel. All right, so let's see what we got here. So in here, the packaging is really nice. Comes in a nice box, safe, protected, obviously. And now we have the A5. So let's go ahead and open this up. The Supernote Feel comes in like a folder. Feel and Find. This is interesting. So let's see how this comes out of here. Oh, that stays there. And let's just take a look at it. I don't have all my devices in here. I have the Note Air just to kind of take a look at the size difference. So it's A5. It's an interesting size. It's the size of the Remarkable, right? That's where it's at. A little bit bigger than Note Air, but the same screen size. So this would be a competitor to the Remarkable 2, basically. Okay, so that's part one. And then back here, we have another stylus, which is cool, with a ceramic nib. Now I got a white one here. Warranty card, and then some instructions, and then the cable. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And again, the A5X is coming out. I will have one in the next couple weeks to kind of take a look at this thing and see what we've got as a difference. Okay, so this says, please do not tear off the screen protector film. And I think some people have done that, so you got to be careful. Is this, when you take this, you take this packaging off. We'll take the packaging off. One second. As you know, I just do my reviews kind of as we do it. So here we go. So this is the packaging. I just want to make sure I take off the right one here. The packaging one. Let's see. Don't tear the protective film on the screen. Okay, we got that. Oh, it's back here. It says to tear it off. So there's a little thing. It says lift this up. Okay, this is good. Nice. Go slow, JB. You know how fast I go. And here we go. So here's the Supernote. It's very similar to the Remarkable. I tell you, the Remarkable 2 has a little better feel. Now, this is an older device. The Remarkable 2, the Onyx, a little heavier. It's a nice, light device. It actually works okay. Now, they did send me a folio. Now, I did buy this. Again, this is not something they sent me. They are going to send me a review unit, but I did buy this. Let's see how this works. Is it a sticker or not? I do not like sticky folios. I'm hoping that this isn't. No, it isn't. Nice. It's like the A6X. It slides right in. So we'll slide this in. Let's get it in there. I think it's this way. You slide it in there. Again, if I can do this stuff, you can do this stuff. I have a tendency to be a little bit strong with things. Okay, so as it comes in, there it goes. It is in, so it's now in the folio. That makes a nice case. I like it much better than the Onyx sticky ones. Product packaging is great. Let's take the black stylus they sent me, which is good. And let's turn this thing on and see what we got. It's, again, interesting product. It's USB-C, which is nice, I believe. Let's go ahead and turn it on. And I'm going to get it set up, and we're going to test it a little bit and see. Again, the writing feel is unusual on it. It is a little bit different. But let's go ahead and get it powered on, get it set up, and take a quick first look at the Supernote A5 so we can compare it to the A5X. And again, like I said, one of the big things I'm going to be doing here on the channel is some major comparisons over the next few weeks, especially some paper-like stuff on the Onyx products. And we're gonna have a shootout on what is the best reader, what is the best writer, and we're gonna really start getting you ready for 2021 with some of these devices, so we're gonna have fun. All right, let me get it turned on and let's start working on this thing. Okay, we got the Supernote all set up, and really these devices, you know, it's gonna come down to the functionality with them. I think Supernote is one that you don't get a lot of videos on. You know, we don't get a ton of views when people look at these products, but I'm really interested in the A5X, which is gonna be a new thing that's gonna be huge. And I'm looking at this and I'm just playing around. I gotta tell you, it just on first touch of this device, it's a nice device. I like the feel. The pen, the stylus feels amazing. Let me just go into a note. The writing of it, because it's opposite of what you would think on these typical devices. Typically these devices, the nib wears down. On this, it has a protective screen over the device, but its latency is really fast. And it feels really good. I think it feels pretty good. It doesn't have a scratchy feel. It has a unique feel to it, just first touch. Definitely something I could use. I got to get into it a little bit. I want to see as a reader. It's got a kind of a remarkable one kind of feel to it with some extended software capability. So I don't think this is an Onyx, right? As far as like a million things, but it's kind of in the middle. It's got like your calendar, some documents. Some people swear by these. So it's definitely something that's got potential to work in what we're looking to do, which is to find a good note taker. I think the thing that I want to test it on is if it has pinch and zoom for the reader, which I'll work on, can it be that reader that really works? It's a little bit thicker than my paper. And again, I'm going to do an analysis of all these devices so you know. But as far as a note taker, let me see if I can do the erase feature here. Okay, that opens that up. Let me see. I think you swipe up here or swipe this way and it brings in the eraser. So let me go ahead and erase. I do like their stylus. I think that's one of the things that they have that's really good. Does it have pressure sensitivity? It doesn't feel like it does. Let me see if I click this one. Let me try this one. The latency, it's super fast. I mean, this thing is right on it as far as speed. I got to update the software and see if I'm on the latest software. Let me see. It doesn't, I think it's just got the different pen types here. Let me go ahead and click this and see if that gets a little thicker. Yeah, that gets a little thicker. But man, I like this. This is not a bad device. It is a very unique company in a real kind of weird market. As you know, we're in this niche market. And I think this is a player, especially with the A5X. The A6X I liked as a small device just to carry around and do some quick notes. But this, if they can match the form factor up with these other devices, I think it's right in between the Remarkable 2 and right in between the Onyx as far as kind of functionality wise. And then, you know, I don't think it competes really well with like the paper because it's not that big, it's not that thin. But again, the A5X, which they're going to be sending me in a few weeks, we're going to be able to check this out. But this is not something that I would be afraid to carry. I would take this with me. I mean, the thing that they have, I think they have one of the best styluses in the market. The other thing I like is that function. Like when you shut it and you open it up, it opens up right away. It's a little known player that's getting some traction in the market, and we got a new product coming. We're going to test it with the A5X against the rest of them to see what device is the best going into 2021. So let me get the reader on here. Just want to do an unboxing. This is a really, really interesting device. Again, like I said, I don't think it's going to replace my paper because that's what I use it for day to day. But this could definitely fit in my workflow. It's just, I love their stylus. I know why they sent them, right? Because these are killer. Let me try the one that comes with it just to see if there's any difference in feel. No, it's the same. It feels. But I got to tell you, this stylus they sent me, it's similar, right? Feels. It's going to come down to you if you like that writing feel or not. This thing is fast. I mean, it's quick. And again, this is the A5. The A5X is coming. Yeah, this is just, these styluses are so good. They feel so good. This is a contender. I'm going to put it in the contender. I'm not going to rate it yet because I got to go do the reader and stuff. Next couple days, I'll get this up. Supernote A5, interesting company, interesting device. What do you think in the comments below? I know Pastor John uses it. Is this something that is on your radar, the Supernote? What do you think? The feel is very unique. Those of you that own it, can you let people know below that thumbs up, thumbs down? And again, we're waiting for the A5X, which will be here in the next couple weeks. Then we can compare the two. That'll be a review unit that I'm sending back. I'm going to start using this and seeing where it fits. The Onyx Note Air, I've got the Paper-like. I'm going to put this, or Paper Feel, it's called, on there. We're going to get a feel for that. So we got a lot coming to the channel. Any questions you got, please leave them below. I've been a little tardy. The channel's still growing, thank you. But I want to answer those comments or questions you have below. But this is an interesting device. I'm going to use it this week, and I will report back on exactly what I feel. But man, it's a contender. It's up there. It's not as nice as the Remarkable 2, and obviously that just came out. I don't think it has all the functionality, the light that the Onyx does. But man, those don't have the styluses. You know, give me the stylus with the Onyx. Onyx, make this stylus. This is awesome. And if you're worried about nibs, this is it. You know, Remarkable. Add some software capability, right? We don't have the perfect device. Maybe the A5X is going to fit right in what we need, and we're going to find out that real soon. All right, listen, just sharing some energy. I am back. We will be back more. Apologize for the missing a few, basically a couple weeks there where I've only doing a few videos, but we'll be bringing it. I'm going to use this week. Any questions? Gosh, leave them below or jump in the community. As I always say, this is more of a community than a channel. I'm going to be bringing it. But Supernote, this is an interesting company. I can't wait to get that A5X. We're going to check it out. It could be a contender for like the best kind of mid-size reader device that we're working with. All right, go have a great day. I'll see you in the video. Next one. All right, go do it. Thank you for being here.